Hello, beautiful people of the internet. My name is Ryan. Welcome back to Subnautica Below Zero. Welcome to episode number 68. If we can only make this thing last one more episode, it'll be the nice number for the finale. Welcome in. In the last episode, oh my god, what do I describe? The last episode, we met Alan in the flesh. We met Alan in the flesh thanks to some hard work that we did to give him flesh. That sounded wrong. To give him a body. Alan's got a body again. And also, Alan has a backstory. Which, it's kind of amazing now that you think about it. That I've had him in my head for 45 episodes, and I just now understand his backstory. It feels like something we should have talked about. We talked about hope. We talked about pets. We talked about life being short. We talked about so many different things, and only now am I learning what his backstory is. And what a backstory it is. We're going to head in this episode to the Architect's Phase Gate facility to help Alan take this next step. I'm gonna double check this real quick before I go though. I'm a little bit worried that this is like the last thing in the game. But honestly, even if it is, like I think I'm ready. There are other things I might want to do in the game eventually, but nothing that I have to do before we end it. I'm hoping, I'll be honest with you, this is just going to be a quick little aside. If you are like, Ryan, you never got the sea truck modules. Ryan, you never did X, did Y. There's a small thing I'd like for you to do. I'm hoping that there will be an opportunity for us to do some of those tiny little wrap-up, clean-up things at a later date. Maybe with some bonus episodes. Maybe live on Twitch if you want to come hang out and nerd out about this game together. More details about that in the future. But I'm not going to pause. I'm not going to stop this train, to quote John Mayer. I'm not going to stop this train that's headed towards the finish, this maybe culminating thing. So if there's a couple things that I haven't done yet that you'd like to see me do, fret not. Fret not. There'll be an opportunity. I can almost guarantee it. For now, we're going to Outpost Zero and the Phase Gate facility. And we're going to try and send Alan home. Yeah. It's incredible. I can't wait. And then we'll come back to our base and build the oxygen high-capacity tank. Okay. Just to double-check. What did I offer exactly? I said, how many survived the outbreak back home? Are they still waiting for someone to bring back a cure? I do not know, Alan says. Can I help? Alan doesn't answer that and says, I manipulated you. I withheld information. Robin says, I'm still committed to helping. Alan says, I accept your help. Find me at the gate when you are ready. In the meantime, I must prepare. I wonder what Alan's prepping. I feel like we should have an antidote. I feel like we should have... I know how to make that. So maybe I should have made one ahead of time and brought it with me. Not sure. Let's go to Outpost Zero, though. Let's go. It feels good to be at this part of the game. It feels really... It's just always, it's such a satisfying feeling when, ouch. It's a satisfying feeling in general. It's why like, this is my writer brain freaking out, right? Like, this is my writer brain going crazy. But it's the reason that, like, narrative structure tends to exist the way narrative structure tends to exist, is that, like, coming full circle back to a thing, or setting something in motion and then watching it complete all of the motions. Those are all very satisfying, and they like satisfy something inside of us as humans that that I don't know if it's because it's at war with, like, it's the opposite of randomness, it's the opposite of meaninglessness, it's the opposite of whatever, but, like, it feels really good to be in a place where the stories of of be at the full circle part of the story. Am I not looking down enough? There it is. All right. Outpost 0. Here goes nothing. Safe. We should probably do that a couple times today. Yeah, it's this thing we found. For sure. Uh-oh. Can I jump up this? I can. We found this, I don't know, 30 episodes ago, probably. 20 episodes ago. And at the time, I had no idea what it was. I saw the, like, what appeared like just the blue ice pieces. Yeah. And then we just imagined it was a teleportation gate. Or no, was it locked? And we saw these as well. Or was it locked? Oh my god, yeah, it was locked. And now inside there's Alan. Piecing stuff together. What's Alan up to? Oh, are we gonna get a set of missions? That could be cool. A set of missions.
Are you preparing to leave, Alan?
Yes. There is much to do.
Oh, very cool. What is that? Alan teleported. We saw this, but we didn't know what it was. That's what it was. God, you look like a villain from a cool movie. But you're not a villain. You're kind of a villain, but you're also my friend, which is what makes you so special.
Do you still wish to leave with me? Beyond this teleporter, there is no turning back.
Are you kidding? I can't pass up a chance to see where Architect's coming from. Besides, I don't have another ride.
I do not know what we will find there. The others may be sick or angry, if they live at all.
Or you could find peace. Family.
I hope you are right. Please complete any business you still have on this planet. Join me on the other side when you are ready to leave.
Wow! We literally just jumped through. Wow. That's it. Just like that. Huh. I wonder if I get to see it. I really want to see it. I really want to see it. All right. Well. What do we do? Complete any business here, huh? Complete any business here. I've got a couple ideas of business we could do. And then I want to see what's through that gate. I don't know if it'll be credits. I don't know if I'll actually get to see it. I'm imagining I'll get some sort of something. Here's what we're going to do. It's not going to be a very long list of things to do. We're going to be back here in just a couple minutes. But here's what I want to do. I want to say goodbye to Chelsea. I want to say goodbye to my home. What the fuck was that? Wait, what the fuck was that? What was that sound?
Dangerous weather approaching.
That was
Seek
really
shelter.
creepy. I want to say goodbye to Chelsea. I want to say goodbye to my base. I want to say goodbye to my picture of Sam. And I kind of want to say goodbye to Marguerite. Although I don't think Marguerite wants to say goodbye to me. Unfortunately. Please, dear God. There we go. I also kind of want to know what the fuck that sound was. But... So we're going back home. And then we'll be back ASAP. I guess this gives me an opportunity. It sounds like this will be the last episode. Minus some bonus episodes and stuff. So this just gives me an opportunity to talk really quickly about how I feel in general about this game. My overall thoughts. We'll see. The ending will change these things, I'm sure. But I've had so much fun playing this game. Obviously I've had a blast. I hope that's been evident every day. I think there are definitely some major merits to the conversations about this game being less good than the first one. But I also think that that's not exactly the sort of like grade, the curve I'll be grading this game on, right? I didn't come to the sequel to Subnautica looking for competition to Subnautica. I came to the sequel to Subnautica looking for, ideally, something that took me in some way back to what was so incredible about Subnautica, and also something that was its own experience entirely, and its own piece of art, its own, you know, its own narrative, its own experience, journey. And I've loved both of those parts. I've loved feeling like I've gotten an expanded Subnautica. I've loved completing the story of the lore of the first game here, which we've done. I've loved the narrative itself. I love I keep saying I'm so sorry. I loved Sam's story. I loved Robin's story of trying to get to the bottom of it. I loved the Mercury too.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I very much enjoyed base building, resource gathering, technology tree completing, all of those things, which I obviously like. I don't need to list everything that I loved about this game because I've loved it for a long time, and so that should be obvious. Yeah, I think this game is really great. I don't like particularly even want to spend any time talking about whether or not how exactly it competes with the first game, because unfortunately I have bad news for all of us, which is that none of us are going to get a chance to play Subnautica and to discover the original Subnautica again for the first time. It's just not a thing we can do. There's no selective amnesia. I know this too well as a person who makes blind playthroughs of games that are beloved by many people. There's just no way to get that back. And I will very much settle for this incredible sequel. I think it's a great game in and of its own right, and it's great that it also gets me as close as I can, minus watching somebody else's blind playthrough of the original Subnautica, and the experience of jumping into a water that seems endless, and a ecosystem and biome and system of biomes, that a whole biological system that seems endless, and learning not only to survive and provide for myself, but learning to find more human moments than just animal moments, right? Like keeping pets, or building things not because they're necessary but because they're fun, or talking about poems with the alien inside of your head. finding our own ways to make meaning in... The game gives you ways to make meaning, right? It says, complete this list of tasks. It says mount this technology ladder. Climb this technology ladder. Hit these story moments. And we find our own ways, too. We named the chelicerates Chelsea. We failed to pronounce the chelicerates correctly. We... I don't know. You've got your personal moments from this game or from this playthrough that rival my own favorites, I'm sure. There's Chelsea. You struggle and finally find the blueprint that you've been looking for. I think I'll take my necklace with me. I don't know that I'm coming back. You know? Goodbye, Potato. Goodbye, Sam. Goodbye, Potato. Yeah. Trying to think if there's anything else I would like to say. Chelsea, I'm gonna leave the prawn toy out, the chew toy out for you, all right?
Captain.
I'm gonna leave it out for you. I'm gonna leave it like slightly over here. If you want to come get it, you can. It's cool. I don't know. I'll be looking, right? Like I'll spend my days looking, and I certainly hope you guys will tell me if you find them. I'll spend my days looking for experiences like Subnautica again, you know? And there's some other ones that have gotten close in their own different ways, right? I think of Outer Wilds. I think of a couple other games that have definitely... There she is. Hi, Chelsea. Have floored me in their own way. But as unique as we each are, human to human. You're so big and scary. We need to get the fuck out of here! Alright. Nope, I hit the wrong button. Shit. Okay, alright, well, that's just rude. Alright, that's just rude. That's just rude. See ya, Chelsea. Thanks for the hug. Thanks for the hug! As unique as we humans are, as unique as Chelsea is, species to species, individual to individual, this game has its own unique style and way of being, and I don't know that we'll ever replicate that. We were gonna go say goodbye to Marge. Yeah. I know that this is the third time, but this time I'll actually say goodbye whether or not she says it herself. If she says something to me, great. If she doesn't, that's cool too. Catch me another time if you want to talk about the ways that I think this game could be better or could be. I think there are ways. And I don't know that I'd have said that about the first game. I think there are ways this game could have been better. I think there are ways that this game is just, unfortunately, necessarily different from the first game, and therefore, maybe not worse, but just different. But also, a lot of the differences are good. Maybe not for everyone, but they were good for me. Shit, I need to get out of here. Need to go this way. I think it's definitely more open-ended. I think because of that, it's a little bit less curated, the experience. I think the Subnautica first game experience, if you're playing it for the story, tends to be pretty... Not like everything happens in the same order, but like... Because obviously it doesn't, but there's I think like fewer threads, actually. And therefore, you follow some of the threads more clearly. Whereas this one had a lot of different threads. Sam and Alan are two very different threads. Marguerite is a different thread, even if some of those overlap. Sam and Marguerite. Yeah. Shit, I was going to bring a plant for Preston. Fuck. I was going to bring a thing. Damn it. Marge, do you have one here? I highly doubt that you do. You want to say goodbye? Don't want to say goodbye? me go see if I can find a plant real quick. Med kit. Nothing. Can't remember where you grow this shit. All right, well. So, it's going to be a one-way goodbye, but Marguerite, you were one of the greatest shocks in this game, and it was so cool to discover that part of it. And I swear there's no better writing in the whole game than Marguerite's log. I swear. There's no better writing than Marguerite's log 1, 2, and 3. Yeah. Incredible. A lot of the shocks and cool twists in this game came from not being alone here, right? The moment when we realized we weren't alone, and not only that we weren't alone, not only who it was, but that they knew our sister, and that they'd helped. Good luck, you old bastard. All right. Get the fuck out of here. Let's get the fuck out of here. Well, I could go say goodbye to the ice worms, but like, no. How dare you for even suggesting? Let's go at the top this time. How dare you for even suggesting? And now for the final question, right? I think it's the final question. How in the world are they going to wrap up the ending of this game through the teleport gate? Will they do a lot? Will they actually show us stuff, tell us stuff, let us experience things? Or will lots of it be left unsaid? I can't wait to find out. My writer brain's going crazy, wondering how, or thinking about how maybe I would do it, but I can't wait to find out. Now, what is this? Okay, we found it before. Cool. I was like, imagine it's something something we haven't seen before. I don't know exactly how this is gonna go. I'm a little bit nervous. I'm gonna try and take a save right before we go in. I'm still hoping there's a way to come back to our save after we jump through this teleportation gate. I don't know that to be a fact though. If that isn't the case, that's okay. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out later. Because I do want to hop back into this world and do a couple other things. There's a propulsion thing. We have some fragments to farm. First off, there's a propulsion thing at the robotics place. I think I can think of one other thing that I'm not going to say that I want to do at some point in this game. But again, nothing that would stop me from continuing the main story here. Nothing that would stop me. All stuff I found before. All right. Okay. Things are loading in kind of weird. There we go. All right. Goodbye to see Bussy. See Bussy. See ya. You've been a real bus. Real bus. This is This is the only kind of choice that a character who's not me could make, right? Like in the first game, when you're hypothetically the like first-person player, rather than experiencing someone else's story, it makes so much logical sense that the end that you're shooting for is to get off of the planet. In this one, when you're experiencing someone else's story, it makes so much sense for Robin to want. Robin, the only reason Robin ever came, in my perspective, this is why we're going. The only reason Robin ever came to this planet in the way that Robin did was that Robin was already ready to let go of it all behind her. It was already a, like if you think about it one way, it was like a eat, pray, love type of moment. Drop everything and go to Italy, except it was drop everything and seek the answers to your sister's death that you wouldn't get any other way. Can you put it on? We already tested this, right? No, you can't. Damn it. And so it makes sense to me at the end of the story that Robin would also be willing to jump through a phase gate after her new friend. So, here goes nothing. Here goes fucking nothing. After you? Sounds again. I don't know what they are. The sounds on this side. Here goes nothing. Clouds. Alan. Frozen. Very normal looking sky.
Robin, you're just in time. The phase gate is opening.
Wait. The phase gate is opening?
You've been hiding a phase gate here this
I
whole
thought that's
time.
what that was. Oh, a whole
Only
phase
for
gate.
the last millennium. It will lead us home.
For like
No
ships
wonder
and
you
stuff.
hid yourself from Altera.
It was imperative to keep the homeworld safe, in hopes that the others survived.
Yeah.
Wow.
Will you help me prepare the ship? The energy masts must be moved into place.
Oh.
Well, This is different.
Wow. Okay. Sure. Oh. Is the gravity here low? Can I talk to you? You moving some stuff? Okay. Is that the ship, or are we taking a ship? I don't know what you mean exactly. The energy masts. Is that these things? Up into those places? A line pillar, yeah. Okay. All right. Hell yeah. Let's do it. Oh!
Whoa!
We need that. We need that. We need that.
Very good. Return to me and I will initiate ship assembly.
This is your mobile vehicle bay. Oh, I see. Okay, sure, sure. You go ahead and initiate it. I'll be here. Return the arms.
Thank you.
I kind of wanted to
The
keep them.
masts are in place. The energy field is ready. There is no time to lose.
Oh, I thought I was supposed to come to you. Okay. Ooh. That's your ship? That's the whole thing? It's tiny.
Join me, Robin.
Alan, we got to work on how you say words because I'll be honest with you. Join me, Robin sounded very much like a villain's line. Join me. Take my hand. Ouch, fuck.
I apologize. The levitator was calibrated for heavier bodies.
I have a
would helped
concussion.
Your feet, but as you can see, I have been fully integrated with the ship.
Is this permanent?
Nothing is permanent. Are you ready to go?
Yes. I found the answers I was looking for. I'm ready to move on. I can't bring Sam back. But I know she died fighting, and I got to finish her work. I'll always carry her memory.
Good. Please brace yourself, and then we will depart.
Brace myself. Can I stand here? Yeah, that's we're gonna freaking... I'm flying, Jack. I'm flying. All right. I totally thought we were going through the original gate to get to a different planet. And I was like, weird. The sky's the same way. It's frozen just like the old planet. Instead, we were going through an actual phase gate. Goodbye, 8675. It's been real.
Launching in 3, 2, 1.
Let's go. Tunnel made of like architect. Architecture.
What will we find when we get there?
Can I put my 3D
If
glasses
I am
on?
the last of my kind, I will experience the sorrow of 10,000 souls dimming.
Jesus Christ. Just like Subnautica, the first ending. Alan, what's your home planet look like?
And if they survived?
With you, I am ready to face whatever awaits.
Aww. Into the Unknown was the achievement. Subnautica Below Zero. And that's credits on it, I'm sure. We'll see if there's any post-credit scenes. Incredible. Very cool game. Holy shit. A cool ending as well. I said it earlier already, and so I don't have to say it right now, but I'm not looking to this game to compete with Subnautica, which is, I imagine some people could get here and be like, oh man, that was a much less emotional, less ending than Subnautica, etc. But like, that's an unfair comparison. Remember like the amount of change you had to go through on Subnautica 1 between where you started, or at least where I started, which was like, I'm playing a game about being stranded on an ocean planet, and where you ended, which was like, I'm playing a game about grief and hope for the future and etc. nothing's going to compare super favorably. I still had a hell of a time with this game, and I still think it's a great game. And that was a very cool ending. I liked that we got a glimpse of Alan's world, but didn't get an answer. I think that makes total sense. Some things feel too heavy-handed. If they were to be like, and all of the architects were fine, that's too heavy-handed, obviously. What matters in the end is where our focus at the end is exactly where they want it to be. They being the creators of the game, they being the storytellers here, which is that what Alan says at the end, which is that probably unlike any... I don't know if it's the first time in this universe's history or if it's the first time in... I'm going to turn the music down a little bit so that I'm not deaf. I don't know if it's the first time in the history of this universe or if it's happened many times before, but an architect and a human go hand in hand into the unknown after having reconciled a major difference, which is the difference that was Alan being responsible for Kara. Not to mention all of the normal differences, including, oh, that's cool. Special thanks to YouTubers and streamers. Oh, that's cool. Jack, Mark, plenty of other people who I did not really get a chance to read / probably do not recognize, but very cool. Production babies. It's my favorite part of every credit. Yeah, and that's really cool. That's really cool. That I didn't expect so much alien-human communication, friendship, focus to be the focus, but I had an incredible time wading through it, obviously. Subnautica Below Zero, 07s to this game, 07s to our playthrough. I have one last thing to say, which is a thematic thing I noticed in the last episode, and which I want to say now, which is that one of the pieces of character writing that I most appreciate about this is that Alan's thread and Sam's thread are united, not only because Robin is the person between them, but also they're united thematically in the way that they were doing separate things, right? Like Alan accidentally let out Kara by studying it. Robin, sorry, I may have said Robin earlier. Sam died to stop Kara from being studied. So different ends of the spectrum in terms of belief, but tied together in the way that they both involved accidents outside of the idea of the original. Like Alan's accident caused lots of pain. Sam's accident caused Arvan's death. And I think that's part of the reason that Robin is so quick to, at least the way I played Robin, the way I thought of Robin. In my mind, I was so quick to feel sympathy for Alan and not hatred towards him for having let out Kara. Because I had just been primed for it. I had just been primed for the feeling of like having made a mistake, having felt shame afterwards. Sam is responsible for Parvin's death, unfortunately, and still did the right thing. And Alan, despite being a person that I love, did a terrible thing. And it's all love in between. Thank you guys so much for watching this series. Was today's episode 68? Damn it. It was not quite 69. Our first bonus episode will have to be episode 69. This episode, first off, here's what I have to say. Thank you very much for watching this series. If you watched any of it, if you skipped some of it, if you watched every second, if you watched our original series as well, thank you, thank you, thank you. This Subnautica, to me personally, as a game, has meant a lot. And on top of that, it's been an incredible experience. And on top of that, the game means so much to the channel. And that is because of the incredible community, you guys coming in to watch this game and then making it an incredible experience. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. I don't know that we'll ever have another series quite like Subnautica and Subnautica Below Zero. But I aim to try. I sure as hell aim to try. I can't wait. Thank you very much to the comment moderators who helped keep this as blind as possible. Overall, I give us a pretty good grade on that. It's very hard to remain very, very blind, and the only things that ever happened that got past those nets were minor backseaty stuff and not spoiler stuff. So I'm very thankful for that. Here's the next thing to say. I need to double check a calendar thing on my phone. But I think what we're going to be doing here. This episode goes out on Sunday, September 18th at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Almost 2 days later, Tuesday, September 20th at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I would love to stream some Subnautica for you all. I would love to hop back into Below Zero for a couple of hours and explore those things that we didn't quite get to. I have some items on my list. I hope you will bring the items on your list and understand that if I don't get to them during the course of that stream, I'm sorry. Bring your factoids that I don't know about the development of Subnautica. Bring your lore. Bring locations of PDAs that I didn't discover, because we're definitely reading every PDA that we possibly can. And come hang out with a bunch of people who are also into Subnautica and also have watched this playthrough and hopefully loved it. If you have complaints, bring those too. I'm cool with that. So that's Tuesday, September 20th at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We'll go live for probably 3 to 4 hours of Subnautica. And I'll keep you updated otherwise if that changes or if we do a different date as well. Thanks very much. From the bottom of my heart, thank you, thank you, thank you. I will see all of you in a couple days with some bonus episodes. That stream will also make its way over to YouTube in the form of some bonus episodes. We may have some other stuff cooked up. I won't see you guys tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, but may our paths cross in the future. For one last time, good afternoon. Bye-bye.